What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in the game of Risk Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I stream on Twitch almost as often. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and come along the ride with me. For today's episode, we're playing another World Dom progressive game ranked on my main account. The old Peteman is now hovering around the Master to GM threshold, and I would not be surprised if I lost again, got some kind of kill feed, etc. It seems to be the way the cookie is crumbling these days. Settings for this game are World Domination on Las Vegas, Nevada. Really good progressive World Dom settings. Auto setup 60-second turn expert bot, and I use an automated bot. Progressive cards, no filtering of players. Alliances, fog, blizzards, and portals are all off. And I'm in the third position. In position 1, we have Odious Dinosaur, 29-21, being super odious by taking a bonus on his first turn, playing as purple. In the second position, we have Lord Bub from the United States of America, playing as yellow. I'm in the third position, playing as blue, and as I said, this is my main account. So the stakes could not be higher. I'm the blue player. In position 4, we have Baudrich, playing as white and flying the flag of Palestine. In position 5, we have General Nwosu, 14348. Oh, what is that flag? The Thailand flag? The red player? And in the final position, the green player is General Luca, 239 from Germany. Playing screen. Okay. Do I have a line to a bonus early? Not really. Hit 2 2s and purple breaks potentially. I could try the no continent play, which I think is the way I'm going to do it. Ugh, and I'm losing troops. Yeah, not the best start, but we'll see how the cookie crumbles, as I said. Right now, we are live on Twitch with 115 of my friends hanging out, playing the old Risk. White would like a bonus as well. Trying to camp out next to purple, probably not the best thing. We are seeing a lot more good neighbor stuff. Here's how the bonuses work in Las Vegas. You have Las Vegas proper +7. North Las Vegas is 4. You have a 2 for 2 of Sunrise Manor. Greater Whitney is a 4 for 4. Paradise 3 for 3. Same with the Strip. Spring Valley and Enterprise are 4 for 4s. Henderson in the south is +7. And Lake Mead +4 in the east, if you can hold it. Looks like I will be on the no continent play this game. Green goes into the 2 for 2. Okay. Does purple go bad neighbor to white? Does he use those extra troops to piss people off? Yeah, white's going, no, be my friend. Be my friend, man. I think purple goes 1, 2, 3 and takes a second bonus. Let's see if I'm right. He does. Predicted that one. Doesn't overgreed. He doesn't finish. Okay. Okay. So I think the smartest thing I can do in this circumstance is spread myself out as far as I can. I want to move my 3 up to the far end. I want to move my 5 over. I think the 5 gets to live an extra turn. We make sure we don't lose our middle position just yet. I think what we see happen, I think we see a war in the middle. So right now I'm centered around the outside. A stupid way of saying it. Right now I'm positioned around the outside of the map. The great thing about Vegas is you can hang out around the outside, and as long as you're not all too connected, you can swoop into the middle when the time is right. Now, purple didn't take a second bonus, but they're thinking about it. Red's going to take this now, hit a 4 of yellow. Oof, losing 5 in the process. Yeah, so red's going to make themselves the fish. They're now sitting at 18. It's going to take them a number of turns of holding that +4 to recoup what they lost. And as you see now, everybody holding a bonus except for myself and yellow. Thank you, Crackle, for the sub, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, sir. The Crackle69. What a guy. All right, and red is letting their clock run, not realizing that they have to end their turn fortify. I doubt he's thinking about fortifying. This is another thing that's just like indicating that this player might not really be paying attention. And lets their clock out. Cool. Okay. And the end of the second turn, green player holds a 2 for 2. Everyone's going to be having extra troops. Green now at 28. He's mourning his lost troops. Yeah, we see a manual roll the 2v1 telling us that green knows how to do that. Would you look at this? Everyone in this game knows how to play. What a difference. Yeah, and he guards with an 8 and a 7. Okay, purple takes a second bonus now. Unless he's trying to not be too scary. Yep, takes a second bonus now. Great. It's a 2 for no reason, or is he trying to put that stack into himself? No, he's just trying to occupy a bunch of the board. Wow. What a greedy man you are. Okay. I think I go take on yellow. See, I don't know who breaks purple. Maybe he doesn't get broken. Maybe I go 1, 2, 3, take here on red. Get myself away from this section. Yeah, yellow puts in next to me. Nobody go bad neighbor. And hang out with stacks potentially. Does this 3 connect to that too? It doesn't. Okay. So I got a 2 and 2 3s in the bottom middle. A 6 and a 4 at either end. White is allowed to hold their +3. Purple's going to get 2. Purple's going to get +6. Very different meta. Everything has changed now that people generally know the basics of how to play. So Las Vegas probably switches to being a bonus map. Bot? Was that bot movement? That was bot movement. Okay. Okay, we see a bot out. Red is now an AI. That should hopefully cause some havoc in the middle. Purple and green have to adapt to that. Yeah, white's crying because white gets their bonus broken. Does green go bad neighbor to... Green goes bad neighbor to the red bot. Good. We see green thinking about already lining up the kill. Okay. Purple comes out to an early lead. Purple's greed would probably dictate that they take a third bonus based on their early turn behavior. I'm going to add 1 troop to my 3, hit the red, and add the other 2 up here. This will make red the fish in the middle. It might make more sense for me to hit yellow. Putting yellow in essentially a single position. Purple is thinking, if purple bot's here, okay, so I think we see purple bot as well. Well, having a really strong bot. Yeah, look at all those troops, but he didn't take a card. Okay. All right, so I consolidated in a 5 stack in the middle. I have 2 5s, a 3, and a 6. White retakes. Let's see what the red bot does now. Okay, red bot has a 3rd position. Hits a single of purple. All right. No, hits more than 1. Okay. Red bot is aggressive and retakes the bonus. Excellent. Green is in the lead. Well, it says purple's still here. I guess we'll find out at the beginning of their turn. Purple's 40 troops. Green has 35. I'm sitting at a nice 27. I'm happy with where I stand. It's going to make sense at some point for green to kill red. Purple comes back to now 51 if they come back. They set. Oh no, my WinZip trial has expired. Go away. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm totally keeping that in the video. Okay, really strong purple bot. Slams white. Cool. Me having a 5 on the other side of the purple divide is great. Purple's in a single position that bisects the map. Oh, I wouldn't put a stack there. If I was yellow. Okay. What do we do about this little pickle? Mostly just trying to get my troops away from the border with purple. Cards aren't really worth anything yet. White has a position next to purple and just opened up the line for me to hit them. White is weak. I have okay kill lines on their position. So up from the 3, over from the 6, down from the 7, and in from the 5. If I was white, I would not have opened my 5 like that. Red bot sets in. Okay, so it delayed the number of cards taken, but it increased the sets. So I would be standing at the 8. I now stand to get the 10. And we see bots fighting bots in the middle. Great. How's this cookie going to crumble? If I set with the 10, can I kill white? Let's find out. So, a 7 to 7. Probably not. Probably not with 100% rolls. I can kill white if this, either if this position moves, or if yellow hits it. I can kill white with reasonable confidence, but not with 100%. Okay, and then green would pay that off. All right, so here we go. Purple's a bot, red's a bot. We're going to see yellow set get the 10. Here's where the game starts getting spicy. Ask me a question. Nate Stir would like to know, if your opponent bots mid-game and the bot wins, who gets first place points? Any player that starts the game as a player finishes where their bot finishes. So we now have the MIA and the surrender. So if I go to settings and I hit surrender, I lose and I get 6th. And my opponents will see a white flag next to my name. But if I bot out and the requisite 10 minutes don't go by, the way the game goes is I would win and get all the rank points, assuming my bot won the game, which is very difficult to do in progressive. More of an issue for fixed, which is why I use automated bot for progressive and neutral bot for fixed. Okay, so white is setting up for what? They're setting up to kill, or yellow is setting up to kill white, but hasn't actualized. I want to kill red now, I think. I want to kill red next turn. So, all I think I have to do, pivot to a strong 2 position. It's not quite enough troops. We'll try it and see how it goes. I'm reasonably well lined up to kill red now. What does white do? White sets gets the 12. Oh, and I got cards on 3. Okay. I'm in an okay spot. Okay, white sets gets the 12. They do. White's in 3 positions. 32 troops. I wouldn't hang out next to the bot region if I were you. He breaks. Okay, that's safer. White expends value, breaking 2 of the bot's 3 bonuses, puts the 10 back next to my 15. Top. Okay. Huh. Well, if I take out red, 25 for 3, I go troop neutral. Set and get the 20 and then take 3 cards. I still think is the correct play given my seat. Green sets gets the 15. This is the last of the small sets. I don't think they do anything significant. Green's main problem is they're too centralized. They don't really have any material on the outside of the board. An easy take on yellow and passes. Okay, I kill red on my turn and go card parity. And troop neutral. Troop parity, card parity. The worry there is that someone else has a set and eats me. Ooh, yellow is looking juicy too. Yellow might be an easier kill. No. 32? I mean, the 25 kill is good. What does white have? White has 29. And they're a human. Reducing the number of humans in the game is probably wise. Well, that's the decision point. lined up to do it. So I'll do it. Actually, I don't think I do it. Second guessing myself now. Kind of shell shocked from having just really shitty performance. This is why you don't second guess yourself. Maybe I still kill red next turn. Looks like white's in some trouble too. Okay, kill lines on white. Now, so we've gone through our second trade. Now I'm just paying a ton of attention because I kind of need to make a kill next turn. And by kind, I mean I need to make a kill next turn. All right. Green pulls into themselves. Okay, does purple help me with red bot? Okay, 28. They don't get the hit, though. Damn. Okay. All right, we are at the inflection point of the game. Yellow sets gets the 25. Do they kill white? No, they're not lined up to kill white. Do they kill red? I'm not sure what yellow's game is. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Just make it. That is close. Now I set in. Can I kill white player? What's the set? I could have if I lined myself up properly. Lucky sets on 3 will win you the game every time. All right, so green kills white. Sets. How do you get to this 10, though? Off the 25. Yeah, that's a good line. Okay, they kill white set, get 5 cards, putting them in the driver's seat. They're going to get the 40. Then what happens? Then they can potentially kill purple and set again. This could be a sweep. They're not moving super fast, though, so I don't think they get the kill on purple. White says, well played and dies. Yep. Yeah. All right, so if purple bot doesn't have cards, purple bot dies. Green is good, but they're not good enough. No set, no set, no set. Set. Okay. Purple gets the 45, which means I get the 50. Can I kill someone profitably with the 50? Yeah, I can hit the 5, and then I can hit yellow. Yeah, I think I kill yellow and go into a 1v1 with green. That's what I do. All right. Yellow knows it too. Oops. I want to lock that 17. Put my stack in the middle. I don't think green has the speed that he needs to kill me. Sets and gets the 55. Have a set to reciprocate. Thank you for the sub, King Wolf. Thank you, thank you. Green is going to hit me really hard, though. Hits the 22. Yeah, feels good. Feels good to slam those big numbers, doesn't it? Okay, 2 of green's 3 stacks are locked. Do my best not to open those. Thank you, Mini Brads, for the sub. Thank you so much. I don't think I kill purple on 3 cards. They are hitting a lot of Pete, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I lose this game. Well. So the 52 was already open. Hey, thank you, King Wolf, for the gift subs. And thank you, iWax. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, green slams me. Yeah, green's just all eyes on Pete. Right. Nah, he gets me. I think he gets me. And if he doesn't get me, he feeds me to the bot, which is still getting me. He's going to hit the stack again. Good play by green. Green knows how to play. They just need to work on their speed. Well played. That is that. Well, I mean, knows how to play in the sense that you wouldn't see games like this 6 months ago. Right? The base theory for progressive world dom is a lot higher. I have no way to recover from this game. And even if he is, you know, a 20% of my skill level, it's enough to beat me. That is the game. Green kills me, I get third. I'm super curious to see what these people's ranks are. Truth Power says green is an expert. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It might take him a bit. Take out this bot. There be ranks in all the types of gameplay, like rank for fixed progressive at least. My opinion is the only thing that matters should be world domination. That should be the only thing that matters for rank. 1v1s having their own separate ranking system is ridiculous and a waste of 90% of people's time and energy. And if the only way to be number one is to play caps, then it's not a risk game. It's a caps game. Welcome to Caps Global Domination, where the only way to be at the top is to play caps. It's more than 90-10. It's like 99.9 to 1. Yeah, there are, what, 100 1v1 GMs at the moment since the update. Should give you a sense about how many people actually give a shit. I don't want a ladder for all game modes. I don't think gimmick game modes are risk. I think gimmick game modes are gimmicks and shouldn't be measured equally to risk, if at all. But just like the only way to be number one in the old system was to play 1v1s, the only way to be number one is to play caps. I suppose you have to play caps. Bill says, if most people play classic fixed and your system makes it so that only prog people are at the top, we have the same problem. That's right. I don't think Green was a shit player. Green was a good player. But yeah, high expert, maybe low master, something like that. No, Truth, it's not fun at all. It's horribly broken. The only way to be the number one risk player is to play caps. Except, who plays caps? Finish the game, please. So you have a glitch? Oh no! Did you glitch, sir? Are the devs prioritizing the moolah over making the game better? Making the game better would result in the moolah. Right? I spend all of this time and energy bringing people into risk, and if they aren't retained, that is a waste of my time. Can you not click? Bro, are you going to lose to the bot? That's awful. No, I don't think so. I don't think he's stalling his own win because there's a bot here. I think there's a glitch and he can't finish. So Hidesung makes an important point. Your YouTube payments would disagree about it being a waste of your time, and so would your viewers. Okay, Hidesung. People play progressive world dom now because I taught them how. So it's no longer viable. So I can't teach people how to play a mode that isn't viable. Nobody would care. Right? I can't. One of the key value propositions of the show is I'm interested in getting better at the game, and I presume that you're interested in getting better at the game and come along the ride. But I can't really get better at the game other than by playing caps. And I don't know that I honestly want to play caps. I mean, I'll play a little bit of caps, but I don't want to play caps all the time. Viable for rank and viable for fun are the same thing. People want, the whole point of the ranking system is player retention. You want to track your improvement over time, right? You want to incentivize players to stick around and play. And how would you do that? Well, one of the ways you would do that is you would watch a player improve. You'd watch yourself improve. And that's very motivating. Yeah, zombies is viable for top 100, not top 10. Right? There's a couple of top 50 zombie people, maybe. But we retain players through streamers, Discord, and tourneys. I'm not sure about that. I think the ranking system is the key mechanism for player retention. And I think if the modes that people play aren't viable for ranking, I think that can start a death spiral. So I'm very concerned about this. And being that I'm loud and annoying, I'm certainly not going to stop. This segues nicely into a topic I wanted to talk about. So we have let's call this the first state of the game weekly wrap up. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the year 2022. In February, there was a protest on the leaderboard where players changed their name to fix the ranking system. So we got a ranking system where there used to be a number underneath your name that corresponded to your position on a ladder. Now we have two numbers, and neither of them are a position on the ladder. There's one number that shows your FFA rank points. For those of you who don't know, FFA refers to free-for-all, aka multiplayer, more than two. And 1v1 is more obvious, a duel, right? Me versus you. So it appears that there is a drastic split in the audience between people who play 1v1s and people who play free-for-all. The vast majority of people play free-for-all. The vast majority of people play classic fixed. So my position is that a ranking system that is fair would incentivize players to play and would reward players for playing the modes that they play. So because a ranking system is key to player retention, you would want to reward players for playing the types of Risk that they play, not punish them. Therefore, if the only viable way to be the top player on the ladder is to play caps, and a layperson were to walk up to you on the street and say, how do I be the number one ranked Risk player? Your answer is play caps. Inevitably, they would ask, what the fuck is caps? I thought we were talking about Risk. So as fun and as interesting as the gimmick settings are, they're not Risk in the same way. And I said the same thing about 1v1. We're focusing on subsets of the community, as opposed to focusing on the the devs have numbers on. That's the other part I don't understand. Like, if you were running a business and you were concerned with making the most amount of money you could make, one of the things you would do is you would incentivize players to play the type of thing that they want to play and make sure they have fun while doing it. So the punitive structure, the way it is, or the perverse incentive of, well, either you play caps or you, I don't know, multi-account to cheat, right? We're seeing an explosion of collab complaints. Some of that is obviously confirmation bias. I'm as guilty of this as anybody else, as I've shown in my videos. Nobody's perfect. There's no real way to know if the proliferation of collaboration complaints we are experiencing now are because of more collaboration or because of something else. My tinfoil hat theory in that regard is that there is an uptick in collaboration currently because players aren't being rewarded for World Dom. World Dom Progressive is not viable. World Dom Fix is not viable. So that's part of it, not the whole story. Also, I don't really think that the onus should be put on players to report collaboration, I think there would be a much more obvious systemic solution, right? If you were to just prevent any two accounts from playing each other over a certain period of time, say a week, 2 weeks, something like that, at least you force the collaborators to make new accounts every time, which is annoying. But you know what? Me having to report that I'm being cheated on, or that I think I might be being cheated on, is annoying. So make sure the game is fun, right? That is the thing. I was speaking with Obi-Wan about how you would design. This is so now we've segued from, we've identified the problem. How do we solve it, right? Let's not just blow a bunch of hot air about shit being fucked, because shit isn't fucked. Things are quite good, and I'm glad to see some progress. I'm glad to see the ranking system was updated. 1v1 noob grinding is over. Okay, so that is a great step in the right direction. How do we continue to iterate towards a system that is fair and fun for all? Well, speaking to Obi-Wan, and one of the things I think we're missing in the current structure is we are not being appropriately rewarded for the amount of risk we take. So, for example, in this game, I get third, right? I stand to gain much less, even by starting, than I stand to lose when I lose. I'm going to lose a ton from this game, just like I've lost a ton the last couple of times I've played Progressive World On, because I've made people better at Progressive World On and then being punished for it, which is the perfect kind of irony. What you have is a system that the risk scales in multiples, right? If you have 2 opponents, it's twice as difficult as if you have 1 opponent. If you have 4 opponents, it multiplies, right? So the number of opponents multiplies the difficulty, but you're only rewarded in a diminishing progression, right? The closer you are to the top, the more you stand to lose, and the less you stand to gain. So the pun here is that at some point the risks aren't worth the reward. I really also do like the idea that we've gone to a seasonal thing where you can see that the reset is coming. Everyone can play to that expectation. This is a long game. Yeah, just because we're watching bots hit each other. I like that I got a bit of a lull in the action because I can sort of get this analysis out. I was kind of doing some sleuthing, right? I asked the question, who is the top-ranked non-caps player? And apparently, it's Von Agrawal playing zombies. So we have gimmicks that are viable. Caps and zombies. If you want to play caps and zombies, you can be the top risk player. Do you see the disconnect here? So Champ made a post on Reddit, and I'm going to read out Champ's post in case you're not familiar. This is Risk Forever. Excellent risk theorist and YouTuber, and a friend of mine. Champ says, there's a big problem for retaining players when they cannot properly rank up, in brackets compete for the top leaderboard positions. With the most popular mode by a large margin being fixed world domination, or even more precise, classic fixed world domination, this is what people mostly play. I think the app is highly missing out on not creating a proper competitive environment for them. I fully agree. Though I think there's an even bigger issue than the leaderboard / ranking system, which is matchmaking. In order to have fun, the games should be challenging. Not too easy, but not too hard. If it's too easy, you get bored. If it's too hard, you get frustrated. In both cases, you are not as much interested in playing anymore. That's that player retention thing I was talking about. Currently, you're able to play anyone. And this is where the biggest issue, in my opinion, is. There are rank limitation settings when you host a lobby, but I assume most beginners don't realize that it even exists. That you can, for example, set as a maximum rank, you'd have only 2 other newbies in your game, so they just end up playing with anyone, and the Grandmasters, even though aware of it, they cannot limit their game to Grandmaster because they just wouldn't be able to fire a game. Okay, we do see who's in the game. Good for Green. Green is a Grandmaster. So, doesn't have the speed, But General DeLuca 239, GG. You got me. You got me good. A white played okay. And then we just had 2 novice bought out people that turned into robots. Okay. High ranked progressive game. Good shit. Too bad I got third to a novice because that's going to just hose the fucking rank. Okay, so to finish this video, my response is what Champ said. I have asked myself what the essence of a ranking system should be for. Just repeating myself for y'all on stream, but I'm going to make my point. I've asked myself what the essence of a ranking system should be for. The best answer I've come up with is player retention. I'm glad to see you talking about it here, Champ. As players, we all want to see progress in our own game. Perhaps we have something to prove. A ranking system should provide that incentive to keep playing. We had a great first step in decoupling 1v1 play from the actual leaderboard. This is a good start, and I'm glad it happened. My best guess is about 10% of the Risk community is interested in 1v1 play, so perhaps it still occupies an outsized place sitting next to your FFA ranking in your main profile. I've often said, this as an aside, I've often said what we need here is we need your name and a number. It should be this, but not this. It should be your rank. This. Why do I have to click to find it, right? That doesn't make any sense. That's not the design that you want to encourage. This encourages players to think that your FFA rank points and your 1v1 rank points are equal and that people should care about them equally, which they should not. Okay. In keeping with the function I outlined above, the next step to iterating to a fair system would be to reward players for the type of risk they actually play. If a layperson on the street walked up to you and said, "How do I become the #1 ranked risk player?" the honest answer would be, "Play caps." To which this layperson might respond, "What's caps?" If the vast majority of players play Classic Fixed World Dom, but Classic Fixed World Dom is not a viable strategy to make it to #1, that continues to meet my definition for a broken ranking system. Good news, we are seeing progress to a solution. Let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube, and I'm planning on doing a weekly show that should act as some kind of news program, just to keep people up to date with what's happening in the game of Risk. I'm going to stick around on Twitch, but I'm done for YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.